Hello everyone, welcome to Periinspired. Today's story is about how your thoughts shape your destiny, a truth proven by great minds like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Napoleon Hill. He once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But if that's true, why do so many people struggle to succeed? Maybe it's not about what they have, but how they think. So stay with us till the end, as we uncover a story that might just change how you see yourself. And we'll also learn some new English words along the way to help you grow in a fun and simple way. Music fades in. Once upon a time, in a small town near a busy highway, there lived a young man named Ethan. He sold tea and snacks from a tiny roadside stall. Every morning before sunrise, he prepared tea and set up his table, hoping for a good day of business. But most days were slow. Few customers stopped, and by evening, Ethan barely earned enough to buy ingredients for the next day. He often looked at the fancy cars passing by and thought, "Those people are so lucky. Success just isn't meant for someone like me." He worked hard, but deep inside, he believed he could never rise beyond this stall. One afternoon, as he poured tea for a customer, an old man in a neat gray suit stopped by. He smiled and said, "You make good tea, son." "How much for a cup?" Ethan replied softly, "Only $1, sir." The old man took a sip, smiled, and said, "You could easily sell this tea for $2. Ethan laughed. "No one would pay that much. I'm just a small vendor." The old man's smile didn't fade. "You're small because you think you are small. Change your thoughts and your life will follow." He paid Ethan $10 for the cup and left. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. "Change your thoughts and your life will follow." The words kept echoing in his head. The next morning, he looked at his old wooden stall and thought, "What if I treat this like a real business?" He cleaned the space, bought clean cups, printed a small board with the name Ethan's Special Tea, and started greeting every customer with a smile. In just a week, something amazing happened. People started noticing him. Truck drivers, office workers, and students began stopping by for his tea. Soon he started offering snacks, and one day, a customer even suggested putting his stall on Google Maps. He didn't know how, but with a little help he did. Within a few months, Ethan's Special Tea became a local favorite. One evening, as he was serving customers, he noticed the same old man walking toward him again. Ethan's face lit up. "So you came back." The old man smiled. "I told you. Once your thoughts change, your world changes too." Ethan poured him a fresh cup and said, "This one's on the house." The man replied, "No, young man. Always value your work. You've earned every penny you make." Years passed, and Ethan's tea stall grew into a small cafe chain. He hired people, helped others start their own stalls, and became known in his town as the man who turned tea into success. When a young reporter once asked him, "What's your secret?" Ethan smiled and said, "It all started the day I changed my thoughts. I stopped calling myself a poor vendor and started thinking like a businessman. Once my mind changed, everything else followed." So remember, friends, your thoughts are the foundation of your future. If you believe you're small, you'll stay small. But if you believe you're capable, you'll grow beyond limits. Keep believing, keep learning, and keep growing. Thank you for watching today's story. If it inspired you, give it a thumbs up, comment below what you learned, and share it to inspire someone else. See you in the next story, right here on Periinspired.